Hello, welcome to my Dreamcast. This is episode 8, Safe Flight. I haven't really been remembering my dreams for the last little bit, but these past few days, I've actually been having dreams and been able to remember some pretty good details of them. And with this dream that I just had last night, I remembered like really nice continuous chunk of it. So I'm really excited to make this video and just explain what happened in the dream. So the dream starts with me on the way somewhere, and I'm in like the back of a minivan, and like on my phone and stuff, just like not really interacting with any of my other family. I actually don't remember seeing anybody else in the van with me, but I knew it was like a family type trip. And we get to, I think it was supposed to be an airport, but it ended up just kind of looking like the back of a Walmart in the dream. So you have like big parking lot behind this like giant like shopping center looking back wall, and like woods all around, and there's this it's really funny. There's this big like cart. It's like twice the height of, it's like 12 feet tall, and it's a big cart full of all these people's luggage. And we get there and we park, and the rest of my family, they jump out and they're going, and I'm like trying to find some stuff in my car, and apparently they took my luggage before I even got out of the car. So I was like looking for my charger and my phone and stuff because I dropped it in the car. Couldn't find it. I only had my phone, and it was like on 19% or something. And I jumped out and I was like, "Hey, you see where they went?" He was like, "Dude, we just lost your luggage." You lost my luggage. Oh, I love that. That's so awesome. That's my favorite thing in the world. That's probably where my charger was. Thank you so much for like losing my luggage immediately as soon as we got there. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just go find my family, and walk in to this like big back door. You know, it's like one of the like the folding metal doors that like they, you know, and they like roll up. You get what I'm talking about. It's just a Walmart. The airport, what's supposed to be an airport, is just a Walmart with like, I don't know, like airport security at the entrance, because I remember looking back and seeing like the multiple sets of doors, and like the how you call it, like the card things, the card scanners with the spinny, I think those are like subway things, but it's an airport, but it looks like a Walmart. And I walk over and I see somebody that I know, not anybody that I'm related to, but I go over and I'm like, "Hey, have you seen my family?" And this is in the clothing section of a Walmart. I'm in like the clothing section of a Walmart. I'm like, "Hey, do you know where?" Man, I can't remember what it was called, but I was like asking for the specific like terminal that I had to get to like get on my flight. And she's like, I don't know, you just go back there by the TVs. Just go back into the back of the store, because this is totally this is an airport. This is totally an airport. So I'm like, hooray! That's so awesome. I love the very descriptive directions, and I love the fact that I can like buy a year's worth of clothing at a Walmart. That's just my favorite thing ever. And I go over to like the terminal and walk out the door, and no airstrip to be seen, no like nothing. It's just woods. But I see one of my siblings there, and they're like, "Oh great, you didn't get lost." And so they like lead me along this dirt path, and it's like a pretty mountainous dirt path too. It's like really, really steep and off kilter, and we're going, there's like six people in my family are going on this trip, and we're going down this rinky-dink-ass trail to get to some plain and airstrip that we can't even see, and eventually we get to a part, we're like maybe 100 feet higher than the airstrip, and we look over like the ledge, and we can see the airstrip from that high up. That's how steep it is. Like it's a straight ledge, and like we can see the trail. It goes back and forth like down zigzags with the hairpin corners, and like, oh my goodness. And at this point I'm thinking in my head, how much did we pay for this? Is this like Spirit Airlines or something? Or are we like, did we pay like $2 and a dog bone for this flight? Are we, you know, in the dream, I was actually thinking about this pretty recently. But like in the dream, I was thinking, oh no, like, is this plane just gonna crash? Like this is a really, it's not a very fancy looking plane. It's not like a really good looking plane. I probably should have been more worried about getting trafficked, to be honest, because, oh my goodness, it's just the most, I don't even know the word. Anyways, it reminds me, it's like off-brand Spirit Airlines, but Spirit Airlines is already bad. It's crazy. But anyways, we traverse the terrain and get down to the to the airstrip where we're supposed to be. And you know, every time I try to go where I really want to be, it's already where I am. And you know, that's what the airstrip was for me. Like I tried to go there, and I was just already there. So we go in to, no, we get down there, and the plane, it's tiny. It is a tiny plane. Like, I think there's probably enough room for like 4 people in the plane, including the pilot and co-pilot. Like, it's just tiny plane. And so we go into, there's like this little lodge thingy. I don't know what that'd be called. Maybe like a flight station. It's crazy that they have like a whole flight station because it's on the side of a mountain, and also the flight station is right off the side of the airstrip. Like, airstrip goes right here. This is the flight station, and then the mountain goes up like this, you know. And so we go into the flight station, and we're like, what is even going on? What is Where are the pilots? Where is everybody? Because we got down there with all of our stuff and wasn't nobody there. Crazy. So we just kind of stay in the lodge, and then lo and behold, the flight dudes show up, and they're like kind of causing ruckus. They're just like running around in the house. And like these really, I don't know, they're just like these really buff guys just running around in the house in fucking tank tops. And those were our flight attendants, as you could say. And yeah, after that, the dream basically just ended. I never got to go on the flight that I was so nervous for, and I never got to find out if I was going to be trafficked or if we were just gonna like completely die and crash in the plane. It's a really strange dream. I think, man, I don't know what I think. I don't know. I don't know, I'm at like a loss when it comes to analysis on this dream, because it seems all really, really random. The only thing that I could think of is, I think maybe like the fear of abandonment could have an effect as well, because like I did kind of just get abandoned by my family. While I was getting ready to go, they just skedaddled up out of there. But yeah, it's a weird dream. I hope that you've enjoyed listening to me talk about my dream. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far, and I hope to see you in another episode.